This is an Off the Tongue podcast.
I don't know, dude. Me either. No idea.
Welcome to Skate Mansfield.
I'm like, dude.
Goofy's better.
Stop.
What's up, Skate Mansfield? We're arguing, and it's awesome. I'm BJ Price.
And I'm Adam McElroy, and I'm also right.
He's not right. I'm Goofy, which means I'm right. Right foot forward, baby.
I don't
Always.
know.
All days.
Well, I'm
Every
Max.
days. Max? Right, Max? Max, right?
Goofy, Max.
Oh, I get it. I get it. A Goofy movie.
Yeah,
now streaming
bro.
on Disney Plus.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Featuring skateboarding.
That does. And Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
But that was...
Cheese.
Was it? Does he talk about the weasel in that
The
movie?
Tower of Cheese.
The Tower of Jesus.
Is that what it is?
right.
Jesus?
I
It's
think that's
cheese.
right.
It's definitely cheese.
Cheesa. Is it
Cheesa,
the Tower
yeah.
of Cheesa?
The
Yeah,
Leaning
that's it.
Tower of Cheesa.
So we've been debating. I'm like, so my kids don't they don't do like emotional like movies real well, and that movie has a lot of emotions. He's just a single dad trying to be a good man.
He's a good dude,
He's
man.
a good dad.
The Goofy for MVP, dad of the year.
100%. Dude, I
For
saw.
sure.
Dude, okay. I'm gonna bring you back to skateboarding real quick. Now, I saw this post, and I think it might be not real. 100% not real.
Okay,
But-
I like where this is going.
But it said that the origin of Goofy Foot is the fact that there was an ad back in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s, of Goofy riding a surfboard with his left foot back, right foot forward. And they said that's the origin of Goofy Foot.
I don't believe it.
I don't know. Should we Google this?
Yes.
All right.
Give
all
it a
right, Stan.
googs,
Giving it a googs.
as Mark
I'm
Norman
over here.
would say.
Giving it a googs. What is the origin? I spelled that wrong. Of Goofy.
My argument is I've never
Foot.
seen Goofy on a surfboard. When would Goofy ever be on a surfboard, bro?
That's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah, I don't agree.
All right, shut up. Hold on. Let's put it
I don't
over here
agree.
so we can all look. All right. The origin of Goofy. All right, let me get my mouse over here. It says Goofy Foot is one of the oldest terms still current in surfing jargon. It describes a right foot forward surfing stance and was coined from Walt Disney film in the 1950s, in which Goofy surfed with his right foot.
Now, I want to
forward.
say, just because
Is that
this
for
is
real?
the top hit doesn't mean it's correct because it's
All right.
on a blog. Let's keep that in mind.
Weirdly is deserved from a Goofy cartoon. Okay, that's another one. Surfer Today, where does the term goofy-footed surfer come from? It's the same thing. That's what this
No,
is
just
pulled
because the
from.
years are the same doesn't mean it's the same.
Okay, I'll click on it. Sorry.
Come on, bro. Because it's like, so nobody called it anything.
No, I don't want your ads.
For the first 100 years, people rode surfboards.
Surfers rides the left foot as their back
Yeah,
foot.
okay. Goofy footer. The origins of the unlikely expression are not clear and somehow controversial. In the past, for several centuries, left or the left side was widely considered the evil side. And often
that is
associated
true.
with darkness.
Shout outs Dan Cummins and
Yep.
Time Suck. They do.
Sinister in Latin, the word sinister means on the left side.
What, dude? So I'm sinister. What?
Let's see.
Of the two of us, I'm closest to Jesus. I don't know how
Okay,
this
so
works.
scroll down a little
Scrolling. Sorry.
bit. Yeah, theory one. Walt Disney's.
1930s Hawaiian holiday.
Yeah, that's a real person, bro.
Look at him, and he's goofy. Look at him
no,
slashing that wave.
It is a.
Oh yeah, it features
so,
Mickey Mouse
yeah.
and Winnie Pluto. And
But see,
God,
that's
Goofy Donald.
37. That's way different than the other thing.
Yeah, it is. Oh, look at this. Should we watch this?
No, we definitely should not.
We should watch this. Come on, Disney, come at me, bro.
Okay. Let me see.
Surfing in Hawaii.
He was described in various golf publications as the most innovative golf course architect. Okay, whatever.
I feel like I feel like I'm gonna send this episode to you, and I'll be like, "What's the name of the episode, Adam?" You're like, "You'll see," and it'll just be like "Goofy equals Sinister" or something stupid. Just to
No,
make
it
me
would
feel
be
bad.
clever. They're always clever.
That's true. They are very clever.
Let me see.
Hawaii 1956. What else?
So
is
yeah,
down
he
here?
said they're called goofy foot.
Goofy stance versus regular stance. Goofy all day. That's all I'm saying. 1963. I don't see anything of great interest.
Is it the stance?
1888.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Because I guess they might have. I don't know. Because the thing is, they had to have called it something before Goofy, if that is the origin.
But it's also like it's a natural thing. Which foot you step on? Like I've
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it would be called Goofy, because like for me, you know, it's like for shooting a gun, for example. I'm right-handed, but I shoot left-handed because of yeah. Because
for reals?
Because that's where my dominant eye is. My left eye is my dominant eye. I can't shoot
kidding?
right-handed, like at all. So, but that's not. I don't know. Like it's not weird or whatever. Like it's just different. So for.
Don't mind me. I friggin' didn't start recording again. I'll download the.
We'll make it work.
My son, my oldest son, he can switch hit as well.
Yeah.
He'll step to either side of the plate and knock it out of the park.
So, but
I mean,
to me, like Goofy, I guess it might have came from something like that to give it that title, but surfing's been around for hundreds of years,
millions of years maybe.
Yeah. So, like, what did they call it before Goofy?
I bet Jesus was goofy-footed.
I bet he wasn't. You can't. I bet Jesus tried to surf in sandals, bro.
I bet he did. Look, okay,
so
listen.
Actually, Jesus' sandal was the surfboard because he's walking on the water, bro.
Now the big story we're talking is when the disciples are in the ship. It's about to capsize. There's all this craziness going on in the waters, right?
Okay.
And they look out. And Jesus is standing there, right?
And he's just hanging 10.
He's hanging 10.
On a flip-flop.
On the flip-flops. Just hanging 10 out there. And he tells Peter to come out to him. He starts walking, and Jesus notices.
He's not walking because his name's not Christopher, bro.
He's walking.
What up, Baker?
Jesus immediately notices, oh, man, I didn't realize Peter was regular-footed.
Yeah.
And then, so that Jesus gives the eye. Like, you're not goofy-footed? And then Peter loses his gaze, looks down, starts sinking.
Well, it's so interesting to me because if Jesus was a true goofy, right? If he was truly goofy-footed, why would you hang 10, which is a neutral front position? You're not establishing anything.
Are you kidding me? I can hang 10 like nose manual for like a second.
That's what I'm saying, but it's not a goofy position, right?
But it can be because I distinctly will put my right foot up first, left foot back, then right foot reposition.
That's just incorrect because you still have balance.
Not.
And what I'm saying is, but you don't judge the setup as part of the trick. You just judge the trick, right? So what I'm saying is, as we all know, Jesus loved everybody, right? And he assumed that position to not judge anybody and allow everybody to come through, right?
You're 100% right.
So stop with the goofy versus regular, dude.
I can't though.
And you'll lose
for me. That's my sinful nature to bear.
That's your left side.
I will always judge the regular footed skaters. I don't know. Day One Song for Life. I'm sorry, Roddy Mullen, you are the godfather, but Day One Song won every episode.
We can just go through and you're gonna do it, and I don't want to do it, but we can go through the list of regular versus goofy.
Next episode, we're going to. I will give.
And
just
both
because
sides.
you got Luan and Rodney doesn't mean. I mean, I got Tony Nija, which we have agreed on this podcast of
Tony. Tony is
one.
a godfather, but Tony is not the best vert skater. He's not even close
Mitchie
anymore.
Brusco is, and I'm pretty sure he's goofy. I don't know if Richie Brusco is.
Mitchie Brusco is not the best vert skater either. He's just the one that did a 1260.
Who is then?
Me. Bro, if we're going for topics that don't have any relevance to anything, I'm the best vert skater, bro.
That's not fair. When have you ever skated vert?
When has Mitchie Brusco ever skated regular? Maybe he wants to try it, dude. Maybe he wants to try it, and you're holding him down, dude. Jesus wouldn't do that. That's why Jesus hangs 10.
Oh my goodness.
That's why Jesus hangs 10, dude. And that's the episode title, dude. Jesus hangs 10. Jesus hangs 10. For the people.
We got more important things to discuss.
Do
here,
we? Because more important than Jesus, I see. Okay, all right.
That's
All right. All right, I see. Okay. All right. Somebody
Well
said
done.
they had faith, but
well done, sir. You done did it.
I done
Made me
did
feel
it.
bad. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to the news.
From around the world, it's the skate news you need to know.
You know what we got to talk about, right?
There's a few things we got to talk about,
Well,
bro.
the number one thing in the news world we got to talk about. Let me move us up here real quick.
Skate.
Read it out.
Field.
Read it out.
Oh, wow.
Read it out.
Bam
Read it.
Margera just needs Bam Margera just needs to settle down and get it straight, his mother says as the search continues.
So that puts us officially on Bam Watch. So we're on Bam Watch.
I appreciate that one. That's
You
fine.
do?
That's fine, yeah. I don't mind your sound effects. I just mind them when they're 80 seconds long and you expect me to make a video of very specific things about them.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, as you can
Which
see,
means go back and cut 2 seconds of multiple different episodes and find in this whole hour-long episode, I got to find 2 seconds that matches with your drop. But I got to do that also across 8 different episodes. And then I got to find some type of filler in between that'll match the sound effects that you're using.
Okay. Just read.
It's a great drop. I just can't do it.
Just read this.
Okay, from the top.
Yeah, bring it from the top. We got to let the people know what's going on.
Is this you judging me because I can't read?
No, I'm worse at it. That's why I was having you do. I could try, but it's going to be a lot of pauses.
The thing is,
and
I can
inaccurate
read very well, but the second my eyes do this, it's all gone. There's no retention at all.
Okay, I'll do the retention. You do the reading.
Teamwork.
Let's go.
As Pennsylvania State Police continue to search for Bam Margera, I'm going to pause real quick because half the time, fun fact with my reading, my eyes read and my mouth reads and my brain's like, I don't know what that is. But
I am so with you.
like I've never read that word, but my mouth's saying it and I think it lines
You
up.
just did it, and you did it well.
I know. I
You're
didn't.
killing it, dude.
It's great. So
Dude, I'm loving this.
the star's mother, April Margera, is speaking out saying that the Westchester native, quote, just needs to settle down and get it straight.
Ugh.
We all love him so much, and we just want to help him, and we are not against him.
Right?
We just want to try to get him help. How far by reading?
Yeah, dude, you're doing pretty great so far.
Well, I feel like I'm in middle school again. Am I
No, you're
reading
good.
paragraph 3
You're
or
doing
4?
great. We'll just keep going. We're on Bam Watch.
Did you ever count paragraphs for the
Yes.
people in front of you, and then you mess up the counting, and you're like, you
You
panic?
start reading the wrong one because you're so focused. I
No,
want to read this one right.
you got to pay attention because that's full embarrassment.
I had.
You
full
got to pay
embarrassment.
attention to where you're at, but
had
you
full
just have to
embarrassment.
eat the embarrassment that internally you picked the wrong paragraph and you don't know how to count to 9, apparently.
It's
So-
true, dude. It's hitting me in so many feels.
Yes.
Just keep reading. We got to know what's happening with Bam.
Authorities have been searching for Margera, who's 43, since Sunday, when police responded to a disturbance on the 400 block of Hickory Hill Road
He's only 4 years old.
in Pocopson Township.
Well done,
Pocopson.
Pocopson.
Margera allegedly punched his brother Jesse and threatened to kill all the occupants of the house, including his father Phil. Margera has been charged with several misdemeanors, including, making terroristic threats to his father, brother, and 2 others, as well as simple assault and harassment. They're unable to locate him since Sunday.
Since Sunday. That was the thing that blew my mind of this article, is that they've been looking since Sunday, and these articles just started dropping today.
Right.
So we're on Bam Watch, but
Yeah.
I have brought into the fold veteran reporter Chet Winfield. Chet Winfield is in the helicopter above Pennsylvania at the moment. And Chet, could you hear us?
DJ, you there?
Chet, I'm here. What's going on? How is Bam Watch going?
Yeah, we're out here circling skate parks in PA, Westchester especially. We're looking for Steezy heel flips to see if we can locate Bam before the authorities do.
Chet, so have you found any evidence of BAM in the in the Westchester area?
Nothing yet, BJ. We're still on BAM watch. Keep it here. We may come up with something a little later, but as of right now, no sightings of BAM. Just happy kids skateboarding in their local skate parks. So,
Chet, dude, I can't believe that you're willing to be on the Skate Mansfield podcast, broadcasting live
From a helicopter.
in Pennsylvania. We appreciate you, Chet. Maybe we'll check back in with you later. How you feeling?
feeling great out here. It's weather's not great because obviously East Coast. You know how it is.
We know how it is, Chet. It's I don't know. It snowed today. Did it snow today, Adam?
It snowed yesterday. I don't know about today.
Today was not as bad, but
yeah. So we'll check back in a little later. Thanks. That's Chet out.
Chet, you are the man. We appreciate you. We will definitely check back in with you later.
I'm so... I don't know. I don't know if I'm very happy or very mad. Now, I would never be mad because that was
Not
beautiful.
fair.
That was beautiful. But now, this is a very side topic. But
Sure.
you said Steezy heel flips.
Mhm.
Now, do you know what that reminds me of?
I don't know. Bring it to me, big guy.
Well. So, on my Instagram and just things like that, like my username is Truth Diggins, right?
Mm-hmm.
That I use that for a lot of stuff.
I thought it was just Tooth Diggins, so
Truth.
I feel bad now.
Truth. Oh wow, I see how
Tooth.
it is. Okay,
Like-
all right,
Like Toofy.
Oh no,
Like
that's
them
not what
Toofs.
you're thinking. That's not okay. All right, but if that's taken or doesn't work, my second, which is currently, I'll say it because nobody will be able to get to it.
You can't
my
find him.
my work password right now
Oh
for
my
my
gosh.
laptop. There's more to it. This isn't the whole thing. But my work password included is Steezy Herman. So there's a lot of usernames out there with me as Steezy Herman. And I don't know why. I don't know where it came from.
What?
But I've been using Steezy Herman and Truth Diggins for about 15 years. And I have no idea why.
No, why did you?
So when you said Steezy I was like, what? You're looking for Steezy Herman? Well, you're in the right spot, Chet.
Why?
You didn't know
my
that?
work password?
Yeah, Steezy Herman, dude. I can go get it out of my car right now.
No,
Steezy
I
Herman.
don't want you to talk about your work pass. Oh,
Why? Well, there's more to it. That's not the full
I
password.
believe
Come on,
you,
bro.
but still, bruv.
But I also gotta
Still.
let me see. Let me see. Now this is old school. I haven't opened this in a long time,
Okay.
and it's loading, and it's taking a long time.
Oh.
What do you approve or disapprove of the?
Well, I do. I know I approve of the password, but I don't approve of you just being like, you know what? I'm gonna put it out there.
Oh, I don't care. Look at that name, bro.
Steezy Herman says it right there. Is that Pokemon Go?
Yeah, this is an old thing. That's what I'm saying. It's old. I haven't opened it in forever. But this was from wow, and this is my second account because my first account was under Truth Diggins.
Yeah,
And there was a thing. This is a side note. ADHD. You're used to it.
it's okay.
But
I'll bring us back with a BAM watch thing. And
But,
hit the button.
when Pokemon Go first came out, people were hacking it to where
Oh no,
you don't have to walk around anymore, and they got like a
they could
controller
They
thing.
could just figure out where things were.
Like
and go
there was
there.
a up, down, left, right in their corner, and they can just move, and they can go to like Thailand or wherever.
Whatever.
So yeah, so that's cheating. So they cracked down on that. Anybody that had that got shut down. But the problem is they shut down a lot of accounts that didn't do that, including mine.
Steezy Herman,
No, including Truth Diggins.
Truth Diggins. Oh, okay,
So as a backup, Steezy Herman. Steezy Herman's never the go-to, but he's a solid backup.
dude, I can't get over how awesome we look. We got to do this more often.
I mean, speak
This
for
looks
yourself,
good.
dude.
I mean, just the black and red. Maybe this should be our. Okay. No, I'm gonna bring it. No. Stay on target.
Okay,
So
are
bringing
we
it back
reading
to
more?
BAM. So
Are we
we're
reading
well.
more?
I just want to bring it back to be like. So there's been several reports as of recently. I watch there's like several like rock news things that I watch constantly on like YouTube and everything. I keep up with all that. Even they were picking this up where Bam was caught in a diner just going, that is baby
like
mama.
Recently or
this was like last week.
Yeah.
So the alcoholism has really like taken over again, even though like on his page, he's just putting out, he just does ice baths and hikes and he's with the shaman and does all this, which is, here's the deal. We had a big text thread going on earlier between a lot of the core Mansfield homies. And it was a lot of talk of like, oh man, he's ruining his, his fame, his gift. He's doing this, he's doing that, and Rocky's coming back and saying, no, man, nobody's beyond saving. There's this, there's that. Here's the one thing you need to know is Bam really needs to really accept the help and really want to, in which this is the hardest. Here's the hardest thing for him is he grew up, like he is known for growing up with no limitations. Anytime, like, even his mom said, like, this was in the 9 Club interview with his parents and his brother, where April was like, no, he should be in school, and Phil would be like, no, there's a skate thing happening, 2 hours away. I'm going to take him out of school and go do this. There were so many rules that didn't apply to him, and then he got so praised for breaking the rules that.
Well, dude, like
what's accountability to him?
Like, yeah, because even with the Viva La Bam stuff, like, in all honesty, the things he was doing they weren't too terrible, really. But even like even the things that like when he would hit Phil and stuff,
they were cheeky at best.
Like even certain things, I'm like, don't do that to your parents. Like, and this is coming from me, who was a punk rock kid, spiked belts, wanted the mohawk, in a punk rock band as a drummer, and like all this anarchy, like that was me. And I'm like, don't do that to your parents. Like, come on. Like, that's a little too much. Like, I watched every episode, but I didn't 100%. Like a lot of the stuff he did.
Are you a CK, like, today? I'm not talking about back then. Yeah. Because back then my answer would be different. Today, right now, would you take Viva La Bam or CKY? We could sit down, write down, you and me, there's nothing else in the world to worry about. You and I can sit down and watch either all the CKYs or every episode of Viva La Bam. What are we doing?
I would
Shout out to Greener Grass Podcast.
I would say CKY was one of the originals.
Yeah.
100%. One of the first things. I would say my more core memories of while I was skating and everything would be Viva La Bam. But I'm also 6-7 years younger than you, or
it's
something
true.
like that.
I'm 38. So, but no, I would pick Viva La Bam because it seemed cheekier and not as
brutal.
Not as brutal.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more. Like the first episode is where they're ironing hamburgers onto every piece of Phil's clothing.
Right. That stuff's fun.
That's the stuff, like, I wish my kids would do that to me. That would be so funny to pull out my shirt and be like, why is there a hamburger on my shirt? Why is there a hamburger on my underwear? Right. Like, it's
like even and I wouldn't do this and I don't recommend it, but even painting the whole kitchen part blue. Yeah, with like the bananas and everything. Yeah,
like, they talk about that.
That's hilarious. That's a legendary moment, but that's because nobody got hurt. Yeah. Yeah, so I would pick Viva La Bam too.
You grab me back when I'm between 17 and 22. I'd have picked CKY 100%.
Right, but right then I'm 13, 14. Yeah. Or what? If you're saying 17, I'm 10. Yeah. And so that is the CKY days. But I started skating when I was probably 9-ish. 9. Oh, I was listening because I was listening to your guys' episode, Teach Dummies, shout out. Talking about like music and stuff, and Tim was talking about, somebody mentioned pop punk, which is like his thing and my thing too. So I instantly.
You mean dad rock now?
No, very different.
100%.
Dad rock is yacht rock. That's this is pop punk
Now,
is not dad rock.
In 2023, pop punk is dad rock.
No. Now I will say certain like Blink songs can be dad rock and things like that, but like AFI is not dad rock. You know, like Fall Out Boy is not dad rock. You know, all this stuff. Like maybe they're hits, but I'm not talking about their hits. I'm not talking about
Their best album is Tell All Your Friends, second album.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. I don't know. I think the best.
My kids would agree.
So like to me, pop punk, the epitome of pop punk is Motion City Soundtrack. That is not dad rock. There's no way Motion City would ever be in dad
Tim
rock.
loves, but it's not for you to decide. It's the generation.
I know.
Now listen. So
I understand.
Classic rock. Here's the thing that I realized not too long ago.
Let me make this point. I do agree with you. I do agree with you. But
I have
I
a
think
good point to make.
I think the dad rock right now would be more of like the Breaking Benjamin, the 3 Days Grace, the things like that. That's what more common people listen to.
I'm into that. So
yeah, exactly. But nobody listens. Nobody. I mean,
that's not true though.
You could poll. I would say you could poll 100 people my age.
Okay.
10 of them will know Motion City Soundtrack.
Most of mine will too.
No,
That's
I'm
not
saying
fair.
they won't. They won't. Like, they won't know Motion City Soundtrack.
Yes, they will.
I promise you they won't. I promise you.
That is not fair. People older than Gen X will know more Motion City soundtrack than you and I will.
What do you mean, like the
Slightly older, like my brother-in-law Doug, who is always on the Teach Dummy podcast. He's the one that brings us like our best music. But
there's no
that
way
man
he would know. I mean, he might know Motion City, but they're more my generation or yours than his. There's no way when I was
like to think that.
There's no way when I was listening to them they were 10 years in already. There's no way.
How long's Motion City soundtrack been around? I'm about to school you.
Well, if you talk about like their garage band days, that's
not
different.
Even. Just when
did their first album come out? Look up that. Look up Motion City's first album, and it will be a little before my time, but I'm thinking maybe late 90s, maybe. Like My Dinosaur Life, that is their best album, in my opinion.
I'll give you that.
Dude, this came out in 03.
It doesn't matter, but it's still like.
How old were you in 03?
17, 18.
So you're thinking the people that are older than us, 20, 21.
Yeah, they were the ones who were out in the real world and having multiple tattoos and going to these clubs. Yes, 100%.
I don't know. When did A Dinosaur Life come out? You should be able to just click on it right there. I'm just curious.
Looking.
2010.
Yeah.
See, okay. But there's no way they were like famous in 03. There's no way. Like
not to you or I. To the older generation who's out in the clubs and seeing these bands perform.
I don't know, man. Motion City might be a bad.
How many
example.
concerts have you been to? I'm just curious.
I don't know. And you're including like
sure.
bar shows and stuff?
Anything.
Not a ton, but
concerts.
I mean 30 maybe. You know,
okay.
Nothing. Not like an amazing.
I had
amount.
to have been to over 100 at this point. So then
Yeah.
I imagine my brother-in-law probably 300 easy.
Yeah.
But I mean but we also didn't live that life of being in downtown,
Right.
going to clubs every night, seeing.
I lived in the country, so I
Yeah.
didn't go to
Same.
anywhere.
But
like,
again, it's like, I learned a lot of those bands from my older generation. The next
I feel
generation.
like that was rare then, to be honest with you. Just and it might be something in your life or just like the people that you were with or whatever. There's not a single person I know today other than Tim and like my best friend that I could say Motion City soundtrack and they'll know what I'm talking about. There is not. I'm telling you, there's not a
Put
single
it in the
person.
comments, people.
There's not a single
I wanna
person.
I want to know how old you are. I want to know your work password, and I want to know how soon you knew about Motion City soundtrack.
Like Baker would have no idea what Motion City soundtrack.
How old is Baker? Baker's my age?
Baker's 33, 34,
Okay,
something like
he's
that.
not my age, but still no. But he's different. Like he doesn't care about Motion City soundtrack.
But that's my point. Nobody does. Like
what? That's not true. There.
I mean, I do, but like I'm saying this genre, just in general, is a subgenre. It's a very small genre in general.
Where are we? How did this happen? I feel like
This
I just
is
woke
Skate
up out of a
Mansfield.
trance. I'm like, huh? Where
We
are
cannot argue about pop punk. Like,
Sure we can. This is like Tony Hawk soundtrack. Let's
this is
go.
a Teach a Dummy show.
It's very true.
But like,
Shout out TJ Nummy.
like I'm telling you, and again, this could be to the same point that I made with you with the people that are in your life or whatever. I'm telling you, there is not a single person that I know, including my ex or whatever, who would know what Motion City soundtrack is. They might
wait.
say,
Are we still in BAM Watch?
Oh, that's up to you.
Yeah, we are.
There's no way.
No way.
No way.
I found a lot of my bands because of BAM. A lot of my BAMs.
But see, that's like CKY, the band, right?
I love that.
Is
band.
way different than Motion City.
That's true.
CKY is more like 3 Days Grace, Avenged Sevenfold, like all that kind of
Insulting that
stuff.
poor band.
What?
You're insulting that poor band.
Well, right, they're way better, but I'm saying like the sound, like the heavier sound a little
Sure.
bit.
Sure.
The what is it? 98 names? Is that what it is?
96 quite
96.
Bitter, 96 bitter beings is
Bitter
the-
Beings, yeah. 96 quite, but yeah. That
96
song ruled.
quite bitter beings is
Quite
the song
Bitter
from CKY. 96 bitter beings is the band that Darren Miller made after he left CKY.
Oh,
Well, actually, excuse me. He had a heavier band called World Under Blood, which is a freaking boss album if you've never heard it. But then he has 96 bitter beings, which is that band is CKY because Darren Miller's vocals are CKY, but he's also kind of a neo-Nazi jerk. So
well, so I'll concede this. This is the last thing I'll say about this.
All right, then we'll
will
get out of
concede
BAM Watch.
that I will concede that in BAM Watch we're talking about pop punk. So
Okay.
I will concede that the mainstream pop punk songs, the Blink 182, I see Brand New up there. Maybe one or the two songs
That
of Brand New.
Deja Vu album, I
Yeah.
remember going into a Virgin Records and it being a wall of that album.
Right.
And I being like, whoa, I didn't know anybody
Like,
knew who these people
you know,
were.
like Fall Out Boy, like whatever, like
Under the Cork Tree was everywhere.
right.
was
So,
everywhere.
But so those I can concede as being potentially dad rock or whatever. But I'm talking about true pop punk, Motion City.
Sure.
You know, like Against Me, like way.
Love me some Against.
Yeah, and they're more.
Early Rise Against?
Yeah, Rise Against. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rise Against is very popular too
Now.
now, right?
That
But
first album,
State of the Union?
what is it called? Black gas masks and gasoline or something like that.
dude, State of the Union
That's such a great album.
is so good. And
Swing Life Away.
yeah, dude, the first song I think it's called State of the Union, where he's
Yeah.
just screaming the whole time.
Yep.
My mom, I begged her, so I was like, please, I need to go get a Rise Against album. She took me to CD Jungle.
Please, I need to go get a Rise Against.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm like 10. You got to realize timelines. And I'm like, please, like, so she took me to CD Jungle. They let me play my music a little bit, not much, but a little
Yeah.
bit. And so she took me to CD Jungle. They didn't have the album I wanted.
Okay.
I forget which one it was. But they had this one, which was State of the Union.
So good.
And I'm talking 99, maybe 2000, something like that.
That album came out in like 04, 05.
There's no way.
Yep. I can.
04, 05. So maybe I'm
Yeah.
like 12, I guess. That's still pretty young. But either way, man, I feel old if it's.
Oh my goodness.
Geez, BJ, tight.
All right, give me a second. So we're looking for this.
yeah,
is
the
their first
Sufferer
album.
and the Witness
Revolutions
is-
per minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This one.
So-
2004. Boom.
No,
Go me.
that's not this one. I'm talking about
Oh.
State of the Union.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Type in State of the Union. Yeah, Siren Song's way after this.
I'm sorry. This is the one I was thinking.
Siren Song's a great album. Appeal
of
to
the
Reason's a
Union.
great album. Endgame's the
Revolutions
Sufferer
per
and Witness.
minute was the one I had.
Is that it? Maybe because it was just a black cover for me. Type in State of the Union. I specifically remember it because I didn't know. Is it on Siren Songs?
Yeah, baby.
Why am I thinking of a black album?
I don't know. This is the only thing I've ever known.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
there you go. It was on that. Okay, we're good.
That's weird.
I've seen them live a lot
Okay.
of times. Quick fun story about them. I played Frisbee with the lead singer for 15 minutes until he said, "Oh no, I gotta go." And we're like, "Oh dude, I'm sorry. Is everything okay?" He's like, "No, I'm performing. You guys should come watch us." And we
Right.
ran over there and we're like, "Oh my gosh, this is Rise Against."
Yeah.
And he like dove out in the crowd, and afterwards he found us and said like, "Hey dudes, thanks for
Right.
playing Frisbee with me." That was the craziest thing in my
Right.
entire life. It was me and Zach Russell's brother Nathan. We played Frisbee.
I
with
know Nathan Russell very well.
Really?
Very well.
That's awesome. But me and Nathan Russell played Frisbee
Yes.
with the lead singer of Rise Against and had no idea who he was.
We'll talk about
Good times.
that off air. Or no,
Let's
maybe I'm
go.
thinking of what's his brother? There's Nathan.
Zach.
Maybe I'm thinking of Zach,
Zach is a year younger than me.
but he's older than Nathan.
Yes.
Then I'm probably thinking,
Nathan's probably like 5 or 6 years younger than him. No,
Maybe
he's
I'm
probably like
thinking of
3 or 4
Nathan.
years younger.
I don't know.
And then he has a younger sister as well.
Yeah. No,
Didn't
I'm
mean to
not.
put the Russells on blast.
I do know
I love them. They're
them.
my favorite
I'm
family.
thinking of the older brother, but anyway.
Zach.
But I would say a lot of this stuff can be dad rock.
He was in. Did you not notice Zach in my skate video? That was Zach. Zach Russell was.
That's 20 years ago, dude. I don't know. But I could concede.
touche, mofo.
I could concede a lot of this stuff could be in dad rock, but like the real pop punk, there's no way that's dad rock.
Dude, okay.
Take
I haven't been on Average AF in a while. I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna have a real like fist fight about this.
okay. I'm telling
You're all
you,
right with that.
I could send a text to every person in my phone right now, and other than Jeremiah, nobody will know Motion City soundtrack.
What if most of the people in mine will make fun of me for even asking?
That's
the
what I'm
question?
saying. It might be just the people around us, but I don't think it's a no. Like my sister, my siblings, they're my
Your
brothers.
siblings are older.
My brother's 38, my sister's 40, and my other sister's like 42 or something.
Okay.
So they're all in that same group. There's no way any of them would know Motion City soundtrack.
Like I don't know Motion City soundtrack as well as I know like Newfound Glory.
Sure.
Brand new.
Sure.
You know.
I would consider maybe Newfound Glory potentially in the dad rock, the popular pop punk transitioning into dad rock. But pop punk as a genre is not dad rock. I think yacht rock is dad rock.
I don't think so.
I do.
It's not fair.
Well,
It's not fair to like say that because yacht rock
Why?
is to me is more like 80s 90s rock.
no, yacht rock's like
Yacht
late
rock
90s,
yacht
early
rock is
2000s.
all Michael McDonald, Hall and
No.
Oates. Yes, it is.
Look up yacht rock.
I will 100% do that right this second.
There's no way, dude. Yacht rock is
Hey.
way different.
How do you spell yacht rock? CAHT?
Yeah.
Yacht rock.
Yep.
Should I just
There you go. That's
let's
fine.
do that. All
That's
right,
fine.
Let's go. REO Speedwagon, Mr. Hall and Oates. Weird.
No.
What are you talking about?
When-
Dan Fogelberg, of course.
when did this album come
Loggins
out?
and Melissa?
When did this
Are you
album come
kidding
out?
me?
When
Which
did this
album?
album come out? This album, the yacht rock album that we're looking at. Go to overview. Hit overview over here by This is a long album with
No, that's what
40
I
some
call-
tracks.
Dude, whatever. I'm not gonna wait.
Nah, bro.
Somebody want to see this yacht rock album? There you go. I'm telling you, now that's what I call yacht rock.
Yeah, that came
Let's
out in 03. Yeah, there's a different yacht rock then.
Look at that.
Peter Frampton
Toto?
is not yacht rock.
Yes, it is.
Look up 2023 yacht rock.
That's not a thing.
This is 18 definitive soft rock classics. That's not yacht rock.
Soft rock.
What's the
yacht
chat
rock.
saying? Rocky's in here. What's he saying?
Love some RO Speedwagon. You're right. Chicago. You're absolutely
Sure.
right.
That's fine.
That's like 70s and 80s, and you're right. That is yacht rock. Sorry. 20.
Those songs are fine. It's not yacht rock.
I don't know why I did album.
Oh wait, I think Lil Yachty released an album called Yacht Rock or something. I don't know.
That's not helpful. Revenue tickets, 2033 concert.
I don't know.
I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't know. We're talking about
doing out
BAM,
here?
dude. We're talking about
Talking
BAM.
about Bam. It's Bam Wash. Should we check back in with Chet?
I was gonna say Chet's got to have an
Chet's-
update by now.
Chet. Hold on. Chet. I got.
Check.
Hold on. I gotta
Chet,
find
you
the
there?
link to Chet.
Chet?
Chet.
Do you copy?
Chet.
Are you there?
Can you? Chet. I can't hear you.
No, I cannot hear you, dog.
It's not coming. Chet. Chet.
Wait.
Chet.
I think he's there.
Chet. Are you there?
What's up, BJ?
Dude, we're dying. Is there anything on BAM Watch? We're out here.
We thought we saw Bam, but it was actually just a husky dude doing an SSBSTS in a local parks. But he had tattoos. It wasn't Bam. We're still looking. We're still looking.
Now, Chet, real quick, have you seen any blurry Bigfoots around? Because that's a common misconception. People think, why is the cameraman taking blurry pictures? It's not. It's Bigfoot is actually blurry. Can you confirm?
We do have solid HD cameras on here, even though it doesn't look like it sometimes. We do have solid HD cameras. We did look at the right under forearm of the kid doing the SSBSTS, and it does not have tattoos that match Bam's current tattoos. So that is a negative there, Adam.
Well, I'm asking about a blurry Bigfoot, Chet. I know it's loud up there, but I'm talking about a blurry Bigfoot.
Bigfoots are real. We all know that.
And they're blurry, correct?
They are all blurry.
Yep.
That's the problem. Shadows Headfirst.
Yo, I was watching that the other day.
Well, Chet, I appreciate you. SSBSTS is 100% like you're on the right chair. You're on the right trail. So don't ever stop doing you. You're beautiful, baby.
Thank you so much, BJ. We're still looking for Bam. We're out here trying. We'll keep you informed. So stay tuned here at WSM. I don't know what
BSTS.
Whatever your news channel is, and we'll let you know. Thanks.
Thanks, Chet.
Chet out.
Thanks, Chet. Now, I got to say, what is an SSBSTS? Now, I get the BS backside tail slide.
Switch stance, backside, tail side.
Oh, switch stance. Ah, that's old.
That is well.
SS.
That is a reference to CKY2K, where Bam does a trick tip, and he's like, this is my trick. All right, hold on. No, I gotta find it.
There's
now.
no
You
way
guys
you're gonna
do
find it. Just talk it out. We cannot do dead air for 4 minutes
Nope,
while you're looking for
gonna-
this YouTube video.
You're gonna find it because it's on here.
It's probably a very
Bam
specific search. So
trick tip SSBSTS. Let's go. It's gotta be right here.
maybe.
Here we go. All right, let me bring it over. Let's see if it'll look good.
18 seconds.
Yeah, it's quick. Oh shoot.
Tail slide, aka SSBSTS. Approach the ledge with speed. Ollie, turn, slide,
And ride away clean.
Great stuff.
You don't remember that?
I do
Ollie,
now. Yeah.
turn, slide, and
ride
ride away
away
clean.
Very easy. The SSBSTS. Dude, that if we ever get a boat, can we call it the SSBSTS?
100%. That's beautiful. I love you. That's good stuff.
Let's go.
I don't know what else we need to talk about, but that was good. Oh no, we need to talk about like where's my skate park because we have a lot of stuff going on, don't we?
Yeah, and the SLS, and I don't. Yeah.
Oh no, we got to talk about SLS too. Should we do that and then where's my skate park?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so that's
We got some big news about some skate park stuff, so stick around.
There's a lot of stuff
if you're,
going on,
if
people.
You're watching. Hey, bring the
How to
chat
show
over
your
here, by
age.
the way.
I'm
I can't.
sorry. Well,
I can't
I'm-
talk to the homies, dog.
I'm not trying to be rude
Let me.
or anything.
Oh man.
Sorry, we got a lot going on. Going to have to edit this one for the tube. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Is it
Sorry.
delayed or something?
I
We'll
don't
see.
know. Sorry. How to show your age? Well, yeah. Are you about dad rock? Yeah, that is 100% how you
Come
show
on.
your age. I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
Anyway, we're still in the news segment. Should I hit
Yeah.
the news thing again? No.
No, dude.
All right. So
More editing for me.
here's what we got. I got to move this back. Nobody else
Okay.
is talking. I got to move this back so we can go over to Street League. Okay.
Okay. Got
So
it.
here's the thing that we need to talk about first. Okay. So here's what we're looking at for this Saturday.
Can we say I'm upset about the Rumble thing?
Why?
Because I think we have to download Rumble, don't we?
Yes, I downloaded it. I still don't think I did it right. I don't know.
Well, that's the problem. How, like, why is there
hate it.
doing it right or wrong? Like,
Ugh.
the
Why can't
right
you just
thing.
use YouTube because I
Yeah.
go on YouTube TV and I got it. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
But here's the thing that we need to know. Let's break it down, Adam.
Okay.
Here we go. So you got the knockout round, right?
Right.
Done by what? Ramen cup of noodles? Dope. Let's go.
Interesting.
Yep. Look at all that. There's a lot of things. Oh no. So you have your group run, and whoever wins out of this group will go on to the next, go on to the final round, and so on and so forth, right? So
second chance winner, next highest scoring skater across all groups. So whoever has the 5th highest score.
Yep. So that puts another person into the men's final.
Well,
right?
really, in theory, like say Aurelian gets a 95 or whatever, and then Jocelyn gets a 94. He's out,
still the
kind
highest,
of.
Yeah, he's still
but
the
then,
highest of all 4 groups.
Yeah, somebody in group 3, their highest is an 88. But
They
he
get
can
knocked.
still be in the second chance because
Correct.
he's got the second highest.
All right, let's start chatting. Let's start chatting.
Okay.
Okay. First group, we got Aurelian.
Yep.
We got Kelvin Hoffler, Chris Jocelyn, Jagger Eaton, and Braden Hoban. Who's going to move on?
I'm assuming same. Well, that's the difference. Are these men's knockout rounds? So what is the knockout round? Is it two runs still and best tricks, or
I don't remember.
that's the thing? Like,
I don't know. We're going to find out because I'm not.
yeah.
This is all brand new, so we don't know what's going to happen. So
Well,
I'm
I have to.
gonna put you and me. So it's BJ and Adam.
And we can bet on this, by the way.
We 100% can. I'm excited for that. I might
I have
to
no
sign up for
money.
that.
Oh, but I get
don't
paid
either.
the day before. It's a problem.
You and I'll have. Maybe we should have I don't know. What am I thinking? Bets for. Yeah, my wife needs me to forward a Gmail code. So hang on. Hold on.
Yeah,
one
so
second.
I guess my thing with this is I have to know the format because, as we've said, like, so no Shane's on here, I guess.
Well, we know that Felipe Mota's out.
Okay.
He's injured.
So, well, I always use Shane as an example. If we're
let's go.
going best tricks, he has a way more of a chance than a run.
Let's go
because-
just looking at these groups, and this is an all-day thing. It's a one day and done thing. Let's look at group 1. Just looking at it, just let's base our minds off of the previous format. Who's gonna win?
That's a lot. 2 runs and 5 best tricks for 4 different groups.
This is an all-day thing. I don't know.
I guess that is normally how it is with the prelims,
True.
right?
It is true.
I guess that's fair. In the first group, if we're going 2 runs, 5 best tricks, I'd probably go with Aurelian, to be honest.
Cool. I'm saying Jagger.
It's close, yeah. It's close, man.
Aurelin.
It's close. It's really who's going to be more locked in on that day because they all have a chance to take it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm with you. Now, this might be an older post, but I saw that Felipe Mota's out.
Yeah.
So group 2, who you got in group 2?
You know who we got.
Yuto.
Yeah.
We're
I
both saying Yuto.
I will be, as much as I love Luan, I will be rooting very hard for DeCenzo. I love DeCenzo.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
I love DeCenzo.
Did you see him at the rail jam that they just posted?
Dude, I've been so busy. I haven't been able to do
It's dope.
anything.
All right, let's move on to group 3. Who you got for group 3?
Shouts to P-Rod.
Read my lineup, MFers? What are you doing over here?
I got to say
Jocelyn is overeaten, but then you spot on. Okay, whatever you say.
yeah, I mean, I think
we're reading. I'm sorry.
I think Jocelyn technically is a better skater.
Eaton, Horigome, Gustavo, and Nija is who Caleb's got.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm sorry. Comes down to Nija and Horigome. Okay.
Well,
That's from Blake.
I think Jocelyn is a better skater than Jagger all around, but maybe not all around, but in the
I disagree.
in street
100%.
Yeah, all around.
100%.
Really, even in street.
Yes.
It's close. It's very
also
close.
came at me with, and I sent you this, is when you thought, I just blanked on his name. That didn't work. Sorry. I just completely blanked. I said, Curran Caples. You told me, it's like, yeah, he's only good for park and you know it. And I'm like, no, he is.
I never
he
said
is
that
the
about
goat.
Curran Caples.
You did. You 100% did.
I said maybe he's only been, I've only seen him invert or whatever. But anyway.
Dude, he just crushed a good, put him in line for Skater of the Year with that part that he just put out.
Jocelyn, I've never even seen a Caples part or anything.
No, we're on to Group 3.
I know, but I just want to point out, I think Jagger is a way more consistent skater than Jocelyn in a contest setting.
You're right.
But anyway, so I got Aurelian, we got Yuto. So
Group 3.
Some people are saying Gustavo. I hope they're not confusing it for Gustavo Ribeiro.
Who you and I are really we're gunning for. Yeah,
Deschamps.
100%. We want Deschamps.
I don't even.
Who's gonna do it?
That's not even necessarily. I think it would be in this group who I'm rooting
He's
for.
a contender, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not like I love Deschamps, but I think
Felipe is gonna take it.
I don't. I don't think.
I'm gonna stay with my gut.
Yeah. So you're going Felipe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Deschamps.
You're going Deschamps?
If it was Gustavo Ribeiro, this is a different conversation. Felipe Gustavo, I love him, obviously. I just don't think he's going to be
so consistent lately. He has been way more consistent lately, and we're
in his contest though.
Yes.
Okay, I know he killed Tampa Am, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah,
100%.
But he just doesn't do much at SLS, which sucks. Which sucks.
He's been doing well.
I love Felipe.
I'm going with it. So Group 4.
I got to go Deschamps. That's the
I love Deschamps.
The safe pick.
Like I want him to do it, but I mean Mason Silva will come out of nowhere. That part that he just dropped, so fire.
That was a great part. Yeah.
So fire.
Group 4.
We got Carlos Ribeiro, Tori Pudwill, Vincent Malou, Giovanni Villana.
Yeah,
and,
he killed it.
Nigel Houston. That's a rough group to be in.
Giovanni was in Side Mission. Is that what?
Yes,
right?
It was.
Because I watched a couple different parts yesterday.
It was dope, wasn't it?
Yeah, Giovanni was great.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. For me, it's Vincent or Nija.
Yeah.
Vincent has pulled out so many like bangers that you weren't expecting.
I think I agree with that. I think Tori is the homie. He's probably my favorite out of all these skaters, just as a person, and as a skater in his prime, probably.
Sure.
Just style wise.
I love that he's still in it.
Yeah, for sure. It is definitely comes down to Vincent and Nija. Did you pick one already or no?
I already did.
You're going Vincent?
I'm going Vincent.
It's tough, man.
I know Nija is coming back off injury.
Yeah.
He could be as clutch as ever, you know what I mean? But for that reason alone is coming back from that injury, I think Vincent is going to take this round.
It's a similar...
No disrespect to anybody else in that category. They're all fire.
Yeah, all of them. And I think my thought process is similar, but I'm probably going to go Nija because in this Group 4, you have to realize this is win it or you're out, and that's what Nija thrives in.
It's true.
This isn't a it's okay if I get a top 3, a top 4, or whatever. You have to win the heat. Well, I mean, for SLS purposes, but like
I'm just saying, it came down to that where Nija had to land that trick and missed.
Yeah, but if you can point to the Olympics. Do you want to point to any other SLS ever where he's landed it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with a 90% success rate.
All right, I'm sticking with my gut.
I wouldn't be surprised if Vincent does it. Vincent is obviously very capable and more than capable to do it. I just think
watch on Rumble.
I think the pressure of it,
but I'm gonna freak out if I can't watch
the pressure of the moment and having to get first. I don't think anybody handles pressure better than Nija.
All right, I'm gonna roll back up so we can look at some people's comments here. So Rocky has Jocelyn over Eaton. I don't know why. Jocelyn in this alone is going to just.
He's going to go too big. It depends on the park setup too.
But
to be honest, for Jocelyn to work,
he's the one where my heart pounds, man. When he goes for a bigger flip through a gap over 2 rails, I love it.
I love it. Yeah,
my heart, Jocelyn.
Yeah,
but I also love Jagger, and I think he's Eaton is a better contest. You're absolutely right, Caleb. Blake says Horigome all day. You're pretty much right.
Yeah.
Caleb also says I read it. I'm sorry. Almost how I felt was the finals with Jocelyn was hard in Tampa. You're right. Comes down to Nija and Horigome is what Blake says.
Close, yeah. Eaton is definitely the better contest skater.
He is.
we've talked about this multiple times when we brought up SLS, but when we're talking about strategy, I do think Jagger Eaton has one of the best strategies when it comes to skate, contests. Malou,
Like, Chaboy.
whatever.
Best.
You were the favorite going in, bro.
No, I was not.
You definitely were.
No, I wasn't.
You're gonna pick Sam, and understandably,
the
a lot of
favorite.
people would pick Sam.
Sam was the favorite. 100%.
Malou got robbed.
In
I
the
think
X
he's
Games,
gonna
you're
be
absolutely right.
Back in blood.
I'm with you
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah. Blake, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're trying to say, bro.
So we
Use
got
your words like a big boy.
BJ and Adam got their picks for that. Who's going to take the overall?
Oh gosh.
Who's going to take the overall? You and
Well, let me see the list because I
Oh,
gotta.
hold on, let me bring it back.
let me see your list because I
Oh.
gotta go off of this.
Okay.
So, by the way, these are not G's. These are S's. Just so you know, those are very
Those are
clear.
G's. Those
S's.
are G's. Leave me alone, man.
So
here's what we got.
So you got. I almost said Jasser because I'm reading it.
Shut up.
You got Jagger, Yuto, Felipe Gustavo, Vincent Malou, and then Gustavo Ribeiro for the final. And I got Aurelian, Yuto, Deshaun, and Nigel. I love how we only picked Yuto together. I like that.
I do
and
like that too.
Gustavo. So
Felipe Gustavo.
well, let's do it both. Let's do it both. So we'll
Felipe
both say
Gustavo.
out of your first list,
Yeah.
you.
Because we also have Gustavo Ribeiro from that.
Well, right, but I'm saying, yeah. So out of your first list plus Gustavo Ribeiro, who do you think's going to win? I'm going to make a vote out of your list as well, and then you can make a vote out of my list too.
Ribeiro is going to take it. Is my guess.
You think Gustavo's going to win
Yeah.
again?
Yes, I do.
Out of your list, I would agree. I would say Gustavo's going to win in your list again. So we both have Gustavo.
I don't see anybody else on either of our lists having a tray flip, nose blunt, heel flip out.
Sure. I think
Words.
it. Yeah, it's.
Caleb
I
says
really
it's
think.
Horigome.
I really think.
stop
Aurelian's
one.
gonna surprise us, which obviously we know how
Dude,
great he is.
crushed. He crushed so
Yeah,
hard.
I think he's gonna come out with some bang or some heat that we haven't seen yet. If he can land that, I'm
Also, how far...
I'm not putting my money on it, but if he can land it, I would say Aurelian with the upset. I'm not gonna put my money on it, but
Okay.
I would. It comes down to me either for Ribeiro or Nija, and I would think Gustavo again,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I think we talked about it not too long ago, where it's like, okay, is Gustavo's getting in that Nija territory?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think
I want him to sweep like 3 years in a row.
that'd be
I
wild.
I want that in my life.
So I think for both lists, we both still pick Gustavo. We both pick Gustavo for both of them.
Is it E-I-R-O? I think it's just Ribeiro. Is it just Ribeiro? It's not Ribeiro because there's not another I. It's Ribeiro.
There is another I. Ribeiro.
I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Ribeiro when they say it. I don't know.
Well,
But
you
we're
can't go
both
off
saying
of
it.
you can't go off of what the announcers say. Go off of what he says. That's
I'll
something you
look 'em
learn in MMA.
I'll
Don't
look it
go
up.
off of the commentators because they're wrong.
So we got
Unless it's
our
John
list. We got our list. What's yours? Hit us up in the comments. Let us
It's
know
crazy that we
yours.
both are picking, no matter essentially because we have 3 of the 4 in our lists are different, and at the end we're still both like Gustavo. That's crazy.
That's something to say about that guy,
Yeah.
right?
Respect.
I do love this. So I brought up, I also have the odds. You want to look at the odds?
Yes, of course.
Let's look at the odds.
I peeked at him before.
So here
Gustavo
we go.
only a plus 200. That's wild. That
why why is it? Is he recently out of surgery?
No, a plus 200 means with this list that means
But
he's the
Yuto's
favorite.
plus 7 and Deshaun's plus.
Yeah, those are.
Oh, that's going the other way.
yeah,
than what
those
I'm
are
thinking of.
underdogs. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
if you're
I don't know how this works.
if you
haven't realized.
so this is the easiest way to describe it. So any plus money is an underdog.
Dude, Blake's got his life savings on Horigome.
All right, I'll bet you your $7. Yeah. So if it's a plus, that's an underdog.
Right.
So what that means is, so for plus 200, we'll just say I bet $100.
Sure.
Everything's based on $100. Okay.
Okay.
And you can bet like $1 if you want to or
Sure.
whatever. But so if I bet $100, I get plus 200 back. So I get my $100 and my plus 200.
Luan is plus 6,000.
So yeah, so you would win $300 on that top one.
I would put Midler as a plus 12,000, but that's just me.
Well, so
I hope he shocks me, by the way.
why are you talking bad about Midler, dude? That's your
I'm just
boy,
saying.
right? That's your homie, right?
I'm just saying
that's your homie, right?
That's not my
You want to go
homie.
back
I'm
to
just
this,
saying
dude?
he's not as bad as what you're saying.
No, I never said he was bad. I said he was
Your
angry.
bets. Jagger's only plus 200. And
Well, this is in group one. So let me explain this though real quick.
please.
So if you bet on Jagger right here, if you bet $100, you're plus 200. If you bet $100 on Aurelian,
So that means I get $100 to my 100.
no, your plus 200 is you get your buy-in
Okay.
that you get. So
Plus 200.
plus 200. So
I'd
you
be
get $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Now if it's negative, say it's
I might put $100 on someone in this.
I wouldn't, but you could put 5
But
and
this
make.
is the thing that I want to bet on. This
Yeah.
is the thing that I love.
Well, you can. What I would do is bet $5 on all these, and you're guaranteed money, bro. That's how it works, bro. That's professional degenerate.
Playing mind
No,
games
but
over here.
so if this was a negative 200,
sure.
that
there's
means-
one that's in here that's a negative 200. There's negative
Utah.
110.
okay.
Utah.
So this is all based again on $100.
Okay.
So
See, Felipe is an NA. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's out for injury.
yeah, so a negative means you're the favorite, right? So it's most likely to happen. So what this means when it's negative, when it's like
That's
this,
most likely going to happen in this round.
you have to bet $110.
I'm putting 15 on DeCenzo.
Well, you're not listening. So for negative, you have to bet 110 or whatever the number is
Okay.
to win 100.
Oh.
So that's how it would work. So you would win
Why are the other ones not have a negative?
because they're not favorites. And this is based on 4 people. So out of these 4, Yuto has way more likely
So once
to
once this heat is over is when the bet's done.
for this heat. But if you go
Okay.
back to the first page,
Right. You can bet overall.
yeah, this is just an overall bet, which is
This is
why the
overall.
odds are so much bigger
Gotcha.
because you're betting
So
on.
let's look at the. So we saw these two.
Yeah.
Deshaun's plus 150. He's favored.
Yep.
He's
Well-
favored in this.
Yeah. Which I would agree.
Look at Paul. He's at plus
There's
300.
no way Paul's winning.
How
I
is-
love Paul, but Paul should be
Jake
in the
Anderson's
1,000
dope,
range.
but-
I love Paul. He's old though. He's not gonna do this.
He's my age, you mofo.
Are you gonna do a 360 flip nose
He,
grind?
not me, but him.
A 360 nose grind to heel flip out like Gustavo?
Maybe.
No,
Maybe.
he can't do one.
Nigel's only plus 100, so he's favored.
Right. Well, you don't want to say favored when you talk about betting because he is the
Poor Manny.
betting favorite. But yeah, this is what I would do. I would bet Carlos and Manny $5 on each.
Okay.
And if so, on a $5 bet,
Okay.
you'll win $30. So you'll win $35 total. On this $1,100 bet, if I bet $5,
He ain't winning.
you would win. Well, yeah, but if I bet $5 on that, you would win $55 plus your 5 back, so $60.
Everybody listen to Adam.
Don't listen to me.
The
Don't
degenerate
listen to
over
me.
there.
I am a degenerate.
Watch for free on Rumble. Gosh, I hope I can watch it or I'm going to be very upset.
Wait, what was the times again? I know you just had it up,
sorry.
but I just want to make
I'm
sure
gonna
I don't
scroll.
miss. Because this is on. Is this Saturday or Sunday?
Men's knockout round starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is dope because, Felix has a soccer game at 11. I'll be home
Yeah.
in time.
I will not.
Sweet.
No, I
Sure.
might be.
Oh, dude, I like that the
It is
women,
Saturday.
women's and men's final doesn't start till 6.
Right. Well, dude, the knockout round. I mean, that's a 2-3 hour
That's
process.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, we also don't know the format. I wish we would have
That's
looked
true.
that up.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
We had fun.
Yeah.
We got our picks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Love it.
Let's go. I'm in love with that. So, yeah. So I guess we need to start with where's my skate park?
Yup.
All right, we're gonna wait a second though because I am going to pee my pants.
So I guess I'm just gonna take over the show now, and I don't know. I wish I could see the chat so I could talk to some people. Let me see. Blake got his life savings. Again, I got your $7, dude. Caleb said a total of 50 cents. Yep. My bank account's currently at negative $13, so I'll hit you on Friday. or if we bet, Blake, and I win, I'm back to even. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching. Please subscribe on YouTube. Go over to YouTube right now and subscribe. We have the full contest up on YouTube. I'm trying not to blow it up and put it everywhere and be that guy, but go check it out. Go leave a comment. Boost it up. Let people know. And we're going to be doing some more big things. And welcome back to the show.
I made it back. Sorry.
That was like a Treyu. Did I sound like a Treyu? Tell me I sounded like a Treyu. Welcome back to the show.
Look at it. All my comments here.
I know.
There we go. All right. So we need to do Where's My Skate Park so we can start talk some dope stuff, right? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Where's my
skate park.
It's better than it was, right? That drop?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's better.
It's
better than it was. So first thing I want to talk about is I wanted to gauge if anybody's still in here. If you're still in here, I want to know, what do you think? Hear me out. Part of a fundraiser I want to do this summer, maybe towards the end of the summer, maybe even after the Mansfield Music Fest, is I want to skate the whole bike trail again. I've done it. Ori and I did it in the past, and it was dope. It was just he and I. We did it for us, not for anyone. But we did beginning to end, starting in Butler, ending in Mansfield. Did 36 miles.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And did the whole bike trail. But I think it would be a dope fundraiser if we could do, we could go to businesses and be like, per mile.
Yeah, do
this.
the walk-a-thon thing, but a skate-a-thon.
Exactly.
Skate-a-thon, wear a thong, get bonus money.
Bonus money. I was thinking certain mile markers and whatever, there'll be challenges. You know what I mean? Get to the 15-mile marker, and then you have to do 3 flip tricks. And you can take a minute off your time or something.
Yeah, but
I don't know how you do all that. But
yeah, how many people that are going to go with us are going to be able to do 3 flip tricks? There's 5.
I'm just saying, if you can.
But
start
yeah,
practicing.
something like that. Yeah, something like that would be
It'd be dope. But I really want to do that again because we can partner, because it's through the Gorman Nature Centers who sanctions events and stuff for the bike trail. So I want to reach out to them and see about doing something like that. I think it would be dope.
That would be cool. I cannot do 36 miles, but I will be at one of the challenges. I can do that.
Let's go. Let's go. So that's one thing I want to do. Also, we got the Mansfield Music Fest coming up.
Yes, I'm
August
excited
18th
about
and
that.
19th,
that
baby.
Was really cool.
We're going to be there. Doug Brown's going to be there. We've got a couple tents there, so I don't know what all exactly we're going to be able to do, but we're going to have raffles. We're going to have a Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet.
I didn't know you were going to announce it, bro.
I'm announcing
Come
it now.
Come to the raffle and win a Mortal Kombat arcade game. Full size, right? Full size?
Well,
no, maybe?
Not full size, but it's a cabinet where you stand up and you scan all the buttons and you play.
Yeah.
So it's dope. It's like a $700 cabinet.
I don't know how big it is or how easy it is to transport, but it might be a good thing to have there if it's easy enough to manage. That way it's visible and people be like, hey.
I want to have it there and I want to have it plugged in.
I was going to say we could have Rocky and Caleb or whoever just play Mortal Kombat in the background. Hey, you want some of this?
Yeah, dude.
Charge people $4 per play. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
But we will we'll hopefully have that and some other things to either raffle off, and then we will have. I think the goal, I wanted to talk to you about, was to have basically a poster board, a big, maybe on a piece of plywood or something, but it'll have QR codes. One to the Facebook group, one to the YouTube, one to whatever we want, to Jake Henry, his screen printing business, one to people who helped us with this. Hey, go to each one of these, like their page or whatever. If you scan those and do that right now, you get this for free. Or something like that.
We could do something like that, for every page you follow or subscribe or whatever it is, we'll give you a sticker.
Yep.
And there's gonna be like 4 or 5
start
max
buying,
or whatever.
Yeah, I'll start buying more
Yeah.
stickers and stuff starting now. Which we got a bunch. We got the little guy,
I was gonna say we should do
got-
both stickers,
we
that
got-
and the logo.
the blue, and we got the purple, and then we got that one. Shout out to Jarek Schaefer for that one.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
we should do the actual logo too, just because that's what
Yeah.
shows up like on
absolutely
podcasting
on everything.
And stuff.
So
yeah.
I'm with you. And I think we should have more of those handouts that have the QR codes on it and everything, just to
Yeah.
be able to like hand out to people.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll.
Business cards, maybe. I don't
So
know.
yeah, Mansfield Music Fest. Look for Chaboys.
August 18th and 19th.
Yeah, boy. The 19th, you'll see him more at the booth than me because I'm gonna go watch Ori play. Odd Epoxy is there. What?
Nice.
And Tantric.
Vaughn's there, isn't he?
And Vaughn's there
Yep.
on that day too.
Shout out Vaughn.
Tantric. It's
Jeez.
too funny to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I saw Tantric at the Electric Company here in Mansfield. They played the songs that I liked, and then I left.
I was gonna say no comment.
And then we have, hopefully coming up soon, there'll be more. I can't say too much right now, but there's going to be Lex Games stuff coming. And I have on June 6th, I have a meeting with the park board again.
There we
There in
go.
Lexington, and we're going to talk about the kind of getting the Lexington Park in shape for the rest of the year. So I have a bunch of I got numbers and everything for like, hey, well, this is what we need to do this, and here's kind of our plan. And if they're on board, maybe they'll buy the stuff that we need. We can get volunteers there to seal everything, pressure wash, drop a pen, and move ramps.
I was
So-
gonna say we should. I don't know what your plans are in full, but we should have. This is the full plan, but if you can't do that, this is like the temporary that'll hold us over for the rest of the year plan.
Yes.
You
That
know?
is basically what this is.
Okay.
That's kind of what we're looking at. And last but not least, we need to talk about Stoke Run. If you saw the teaser, saw the teaser in the last episode,
Sure.
Stoke Run is a real thing.
Yep.
Basically, Ohio Dreams is kind of coming back.
Rebranding.
It's rebranding.
Yep.
It's new
New-
owner. It's our guy.
Yep.
He's going to be here to talk about it soon. But right now, what you need to know about Stoke Run is that it is not open to the public yet.
Nope.
But
Don't just
if
show
you
up.
get, we'll put the links in the description again and everything. You can go and sign up for the emails and text reminders of what's going on there. You will, you can message Caleb and say, hey, we want to skate. He'll say, hey, cool, I need you to clean. You can come show up, clean for a little
Yeah.
while, and then he'll let you skate the park for free.
It's something. Well, I don't know about these young kids now, but it's something we heard when we grew up. You got to work before you play. Work hard, play hard.
The Flow skate park, me growing up, that was my indoor park in Columbus. And they used to do like sessions. So you'd have a morning session and an afternoon session. So on Saturdays, we would go to the morning session, skate and bike. And then before, there was always an hour break before the afternoon section. We would just be like, we'll sweep, we'll clean, we'll do
Right.
whatever you want. We
Right.
cleaned the bathrooms, we swept the floor, we did all that so they would let us skate in the
So there was
afternoon.
actually this kind of ties into this. I'm not going full ADHD on you, but there's a I follow multiple skate groups on Facebook and
Sure.
stuff.
Yep.
And the guy posted a picture of his wheels with all the like dirt on it
Yeah.
from the floor and stuff. And he posed, it was a legitimate question. I'm not like judging the dude or whatever, but he was like, hey, you know, they don't ever sweep here. Like, how do I bring it up or whatever? And everybody's like, well, do you pay to skate there? Is it
Yeah.
indoor? And he does.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, okay, well, they need to sweep up a little bit.
And there's
like,
no reason you can't be like, hey man, like I would have approached it like, go to them and be like, hey, is it cool if you got
Yeah.
brooms and stuff?
That's
I'll
what
sweep.
That's what I told.
Yeah.
I commented. I said, hey man, most skaters just have a broom in their trunk. Just bring
So
it.
true.
And I said, I said, I guarantee if you just sweep once or twice,
Mm-hmm.
the owner will see that and immediately make a change.
Oh, 100%.
Because the customer should never be doing that.
Nope.
And that way, it shows that you care about the park. You're willing to put a little extra work into it, and you don't have to confront anybody. You know, and it's just a way to clean up. He's gonna make the change, or she, I guess, will make the change, and that way there's no confrontation. You don't have to be like, hey, man, like the weird, awkward conversation. I said, just go sweep a time or two.
Yeah.
And, like, it was a simple enough comment, but, like, my comment got, like, over 100 likes on it or something.
Perfect.
Because people were like, yeah, just sweep, dude. Just do it. Like, and it's
part of it.
We're not like trying
Make
to
the change or be the change
we're not
you
trying to
see
like
in the skate park.
rag on the dude or whatever. But like, you know, if you want it to be a little nice, I understand you're paying for it and it's not your business or whatever. But like, put a little effort in, and that goes a long way. And that's what I would say about Stoke Run too. I will say, I got to put this out there. I know you know, and I know everybody else knows, but I haven't been able to make it out because I've been injured and dying and not able to like sweep at all.
Looking svelte, by the way.
Yeah, well, them washboard abs, dude, they're coming.
Getting them. Give me a quarter, I'm gonna bounce it.
But I am gonna try to make it out there eventually. But
You're fine, bruv.
The other problem is it's usually on Fridays.
It's true,
and we record on Fridays.
I did talk to him. About, hey, you know, because I've asked Caleb to be on here, and he wants to be. It's just been hard to coordinate.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
especially when you hit somebody up at 8 a.m. and say, hey, can you record tonight? It's like, sure, man, anything for you.
Anyway, but I have talked to him about it'd be pretty dope to come record out there.
Oh, yeah.
We might be able to swing something like that. And that may not be a big production, like, you know, this big production with the helicopters and what have you.
Right, right.
We'll be able to do something out there.
Easy
and
enough.
Might
I
be
can
cool
bring
to be
that
able to
portable recorder and everything too, like whatever.
We can make things happen. So
whatever.
that's kind of the idea for that one. So anyway, that's kind of there is another update. I'm going to try to reach out to them again, but the guys who are looking into the Liberty DIY, they have made some significant headway in the community as well. And you know what?
That's big because it basically seemed impossible at one point.
It really did. But I'll give you this. Just you can make your decisions however you want. I'm not telling you who to vote for or anything. The election is coming up next Tuesday for mayor and everything in Mansfield, right? I will tell you that Chris Brown, law director, and Jody Perry, running for mayor, have been at all of the skate park meetings for Mansfield. Yeah. I'm just telling you that's who I'm voting for.
I love I absolutely, politics is one of the things that I hate the most on this planet.
Yep.
And it's a mixed signal, it's a mixed emotion for me because it's like, as that anarchy kid that I love, I'm like, yeah, vote for the mayor that wants the skate park.
Yep.
But as an adult, I'm like, we can't make city decisions based on a skate park. But
I can give you the. I mean, you can look into Jody Perry and see what else she's on board with. I personally align with a lot of those things. I'm on board with that, and the fact that I reached out as Skate Mansfield to all of the mayoral, the mayor candidates, and she's the only one that ever responded and said, "Hey, I'd love to talk to you about this stuff."
Right, which is big. Which
is kind of big, even though that she can't. Because I messaged her this morning and said, "You know what? I am, I'm an idiot, and I know this week and next week are probably the biggest weeks of your life right now. So if we can get together and chat in the future." 100.
Right.
But good on you. That's cool. I don't want to bother you in these 2 weeks. I want you to, do your thing. So, but it's still a testament that she's the only one that said, "Yeah, dude, let's talk."
Yeah. And really it's really I would say it's kind of I don't necessarily want to put that out there, but like it's a good testament to like her as a person, seemingly anyway. I don't want to.
I still haven't met her. I don't know much about her other than like I've talked to a lot of like people I trust because I try to get a feel. I'm big on trying to find out more information about when I'm voting and on certain issues and this, that, and the other. So I've gotten information from people I trust who are like, yeah, this is why we're voting. You don't have, you can vote however you want. This is why we're voting for this person.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I've landed. And that's how I feel as well. Vote for whoever you want if you're in this district.
Dude, Caleb can't even vote till 2032, man. Like, what are you talking about? Shouts out Caleb.
Shout outs 2032, the year of our Lord Demolition Man.
I was gonna say, dude, you know what's depressing? This is again random, but it ties into what you said.
Sure.
Harper, just today we got the full email that she's been fully enrolled into kindergarten.
Did they give you her graduation year?
Yeah.
It sucks, don't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Guess. Don't do any math, but just guess what you think the year would be. You're doing math. It's too much.
I'm sorry. She's going to be graduated in 20... Wait, see, my kids are...
Too much math.
20,
too much.
2034.
2036.
Oh, jeez. I knew I was close.
It's so upsetting.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I'm sorry.
Caleb, you can't vote anyway, dude. You're 12.
I don't live in Mansfield, so I can't vote there.
Caleb...
Shut up, dude. You're like, what, 11, 12?
I was going to say...
12?
Caleb is the age of my bank account in negative, and that is 13.
Dude, you just made me
I love you,
sad
dude.
and laugh at the same time.
Dude,
way to go.
It was, I will say, it was 66 cents yesterday, but I think it went to the negative.
8 years old? All right.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I'm lying.
Come on, Adam.
Oh,
I will get you. Dude, I will get you.
oh, I'm good.
My
I'm good.
wife is a great financial planner. That's the only
good.
reason I survive.
It's
That's the
not-
only reason I've got this microphone, dude.
It's not financial stuff. It's my past mixed with this, and just I make very good money,
sure.
but it's just not enough as a single dude.
It's a hole to dig out of to get beyond where you're. I get you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like and not to go into all this because nobody really cares, but
Sure.
between my house and my car, that's over 2 weeks of work at least, just the house and the car.
Jeez.
Yeah. But that's why, like, bro, all I want is a 2-income household. That's all I want. That's all I want.
You and me both. No, I'm kidding.
Like-
I'm joking. No, we worked so hard in my life
Yeah.
and my wife's life for her to stay home. So
And you make significantly more than I do. If I made,
no way.
yeah. If
My kids are on Medicaid, bruv.
Yeah, but we were talking numbers before, and I don't know about now, but you were making significantly way more than I was.
I took a $30,000 pay cut to take the job that I'm in.
The difference in that is that 30,000 is like the majority of what I make. Like, not majority, I guess that's not the right word, but
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I got you, fam.
I just don't
I'm
make
with
enough
you.
money. And I got a car when we had a 2-income household,
Yep.
and now we don't. And I went through Capital One, which is fine. They're great. There's no issue, but they don't do refinancing. And I'm like, guys,
lame.
like I'm 3 out of 5 years into my loan. Like, let me refinance, and they won't do it. And I know I could go to other companies, and like
Good.
that's just like all stuff. Like I don't
know,
have
I
time,
know.
dude.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Don't you worry. Well, you know what? That's a pretty good. Wait. I don't want to leave Chet hanging.
Yeah, we got to check in, dude.
We got to check in with Chet. Checking in with Chet. Is the
Checking
new,
in with Chet, bro.
Chet. You there?
think let's see if he found anything, dude.
Chet.
Has there been a sighting?
Has there?
BJ,
Yeah, Chet. We're here. Are
Yeah.
you here?
we're here. We're actually, we're outside Westchester. Small park has a mini.
That's good news, Chet.
That's a good place to start, Chet.
That's where you would find Bam. I know we don't want to put this out there 100% because of we don't. I mean, we'd rather you find him than the police.
We're not gonna narc. 100%.
We know you're not. It's okay.
Right.
We're not here.
You're
to
part
do
of the
that.
news station SSBSTS. We know you're not gonna narc, dude.
So have you seen Bam?
We have confirmed a sighting of Bam.
What is he still there?
He is not. He has moved on. We're not sure where, but we confirmed.
I was gonna say something I won't.
We confirmed there was a no slide, revert into arm brake.
Chet, no. Did he re-break his arm?
Wait, listen.
Chet, I thought you were gonna say you found some bottles of alcohol, and what you ended up saying was way worse, Chet. That was way worse. That's a low blow,
Listen.
or a midsection blow.
Adam, Adam, we calls him like we sees him up here in the
I know,
sky.
Chet. I know.
We're just saying he has left the premises. We're sure.
It's hard to stay in character.
So, listen, it's getting dark up here. We're running low on fuel. We did see Bam. We didn't see which way he went. We hope nothing but the best for him. We hope that arm's okay. It looked pretty solid, unless I've just been watching YouTube videos on my phone this whole time. But yeah, we'll stay vigilant on the Bam Watch in your coming episodes. We love you guys. SSBSTS news channel out.
Thanks, Chet.
Thanks, Chet. That was very informative. Sure hope Bam didn't break his arm again, I guess.
Now, Chet's not going to lie to us, though. Like, you
Chet
know.
doesn't. How dare you?
I
sir.
said he's not going to lie to us.
Even insinuating that he may.
No, I'm not. I'm saying he broke his arm, dude. I'm saying watch for Bam running with a freaking wiggly arm, dude.
It may be wiggly.
Maybe,
May have a beer in one hand. We don't know.
yeah, you never know.
Come on, Bam. You're better than this.
Shouts out.
Shouts out, Bam.
Chet.
Dude.
Also, Jesus does hang 10. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's the whole point.
yeah,
I mean,
we're telling the
That's
people.
what we're here. We're out here to
Jesus
spread the
hangs 10 for
gospel.
everybody, whether you're goofy or regular.
That's right.
And that's the gospel.
Spreading the gospel. Jesus loves you.
Now
Let him
live
into
by
your
the
heart.
gospel. Live by it.
He'll let you into his heart. You know, just let him in. If you're goofy, if you're regular, that's what we're talking about.
And he's not
Jesus
going to
here for
judge you, unlike one of his children.
Okay, listen. I'm born with original sin. That's part of it. I'm fighting through it. I want to be better.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
Okay,
but,
we'll say our Hail Marys at the end.
Yeah, Hail Mary full of regular.
I don't
floods.
know if that's what you'd even call
I
it, but
don't know.
I'm not sure.
Shout outs. Off
Everybody.
Off the Tongue podcast
Network.
Yeah, Off the Tongue podcast network. We got Greener Grass podcast. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick second. I'm gonna say that you know, I love all of our shows, right? I love Average AF. I love Greener Grass. I love Teach a Dummy. I love Skate Mansfield, right? All of our network shows. The Greener Grass podcast had me gasping and guffawing. I had so much fun on their episode. I think it's Deaf or Cheap, I think was the episode where they talk about Def Leppard or Cheap Trick.
Yep.
And Jackie and Emily had some awesome, some really awesome stories on there. It's a quick, like, half-hour listen. Go check out Greener Grass Podcast. They're
Great
so much
for your
fun.
drive to work.
They're sweethearts.
And
I love them.
check out their Patreon because they redid their whole studio. Looks
did they?
beautiful. Yeah, it's the same studio, but it's like I don't know how to describe it without doing it justice.
I think they're doing it in Emily's basement now instead of Jackie's.
No, it's still Jackie's.
Oh, really? She really did? Oh,
she
man,
did
I'll have to
all
check
that. It's got like wooden floors now and like everything. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Moving on up.
Check out their Patreon. That's on
to
there.
the Patreon.
Patreon.
So shout outs all of us. Shout outs Nate Collins.
Yes, always.
Nathan Collins on the new episode of Teach a Dummy.
Yep, great episode.
If you need a car, go over to Spitzer Motors. My man Nathan Collins.
Hey,
will
he
hook
doesn't
you up.
sponsor this show, bro.
I don't care.
I know he sponsors like,
everything else,
the whole network, so.
and he does exist. He's a
Yes.
real person.
He does.
Go
they
buy a
do
car from him.
exist. No, M&Ms. Come on, bro.
So shout outs him. Shout outs Nail Skateboarding. Dude.
Yes,
Go,
shouts.
dude. Every drop every drop they have, I'm like, holy crap.
I know,
these are
man.
dope.
I want to buy one of their hoodies so bad, but
yeah, I want to as well.
I'm just broke, man.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Nail Skateboarding. Shout outs Doug Brown and Yoka Her and all that stuff. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks to all of you for supporting us. Shout outs the group. I'm hoping maybe this Friday, well, the day that this drops, I'm hoping we're going to skate naked to tear up that park. So we'll see what's up.
Please.
I'm going to put it out there soon. I just have to confirm a couple other things to make sure that I can get the van and do all that stuff. So hopefully we'll be there.
If you haven't done it yet, please go to the YouTube and subscribe.
That's big as well. That helps.
That's literally, and we love you guys joining into these live episodes. But literally the best way that you can help the show, at least grow anyway, for free, for no cost or anything like that, is YouTube.
Like and share, baby.
Yep. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It's You hear it a lot from everybody, but the reason is because it is actually very effective with the algorithm, which sucks that we have to do that, but it is real. Please go like, comment, and subscribe.
Please and thank you.
And after you're done with that, there's only one thing left to do.
Go bet on Gustavo Ribeiro.
Get your money and hang 10.
Get your money, hang 10, and go skate.
Peace.
Peace.